This is Augustana Sportscene, a weekly update on Viking athletics at South Dakota's largest private college. Now, let's catch up on the action and excitement of Augustana athletics as we roll our Augustana Sports Update for this week.
Last weekend, Coach Ashley Buckley's Augustana volleyball team rolled to 4 victories in NSIC Challenge matches held at the Elman Center. The Vikings, now with an 8-0 record, defeated South Dakota School of Mines, Brewery, Missouri Western, and Northwest Missouri State. Augustana had 3 players named to the all-tournament team, led by tournament MVP Courtney Isker. Courtney led the tournament with 65 kills and also scooped up 44 digs. Holly Halfmeyer was also named to the all-tournament team as she smashed 58 kills and recorded 22 blocks. Setter Marissa Johnson was the 3rd member of the team. Marissa finished with a tournament-high 177 assists, an average of 13.62 per set. The Vikings now enter NSIC conference play with their opener against number 14, Southwest Minnesota State, Thursday night at the Elman Center. Match time is set for 7 p.m. In football, Coach Jerry Oshevsky's team dropped a 23-17 triple overtime game at Minot State. After trailing 10-3 into the 4th quarter, Trey Hyde found Darren Nicholson with a 3-yard touchdown pass to tie the game. When neither team could score again in regulation, the game went to overtime. The Vikings had chances to win in the extra sessions, but couldn't find the end zone, and Minot finally won the game with a 22-yard tipped Hail Mary pass reception in the end zone. Freshman quarterback Trey Hyde completed 16 of 27 passes for 156 yards and led Augustana with 46 yards rushing. Darren Nicholson was the Vikings' top receiver with 6 catches for 72 yards, while Matt Gary had 4 receptions for 46 yards. Brandon Moore led the team defensively with a career-high 12 tackles as the defense kept Augustana alive all night, recording 2 interceptions and 3 fumble recoveries. In soccer, Coach Brandon Barkas's team notched a pair of road victories. The Vikings, now 3-1 on the season, picked up a 1-0 double overtime win over Washburn University and a 4-1 victory against Wayne State. In the win against Washburn, Katie Hurd kicked in the winning goal. Against Wayne State, Annie Thorson scored 3 goals, and Peyton Pry won to move Augustana to 1-0 in NSIC action. In men's golf, Coach Steve Clark's team competed at the NSIC Preview Tournament in Brainerd, Minnesota. Tyler Jensvold and John Groth were the leaders for the Vikings as they both shot 157s during the 36-hole event. And in women's golf, Coach Peggy Kirby's team stood in 2nd place after the first day of play in the Concordia St. Paul Invitational. Allie Ostrander and Maggie Leland each recorded first-round scores of 76. That's our sports update for this week. When we come back, we'll talk Augustana football with Coach Jerry Oshevsky. Stay with us.
Augustana Sportscene is brought to you by Sanford Health, improving the human condition, and by Mid-Continent Communications, the connection that counts. Augustana Sportscene is also brought to you by Life Touch, photography for a lifetime, and by Graham Automotive, real service, real value.
Exceeding expectations. Getting better every day. It doesn't happen by chance. Preparation pays off. So the only question to ask yourself is, am I better today than I was yesterday? Exceed yesterday. Choose Sanford Orthopedics and Sports Medicine.
Combine Mid-Co-Net Extreme Wideband, the region's fastest internet, and Mid-Continent video with TV everywhere, and take shows you normally watch here and watch them anywhere, anytime. So turn your tablet into a TV, take CNN with you, catch the Cartoon Network up here. Turn any screen in the house into a Mid-Continent screen. Mid-Continent video with TV everywhere and the flawless streaming performance of Mid-Co-Net Extreme Wideband make Mid-Continent the connection that counts.
Have you noticed more and more fees showing up in your account with your bank? Take a look at your statement. You may be surprised. At Sioux Empire Federal Credit Union, the only surprise you'll find is how few fees there are. Imagine applying for your next loan or setting up your account with the peace of mind that as a member owner, you call the shots, including what fees to charge. So why let extra banking fees gobble up your money? Get your account and your loan from the place you own.
Sioux Empire Federal Credit Union, federally insured by NCUA.
Audi A4 drivers have spoken. And they rank the A4 highest in Total Quality Index in its class. Experience the new Audi A4 at your local dealer today.
How do you hold a moment? Keep friends and family close. Witness the passage of time. Replay the glory days. Relive magical nights. Create memories to share. How do you capture a lifetime? One picture at a time. Life Touch. Photography for a lifetime.
Hi everybody, I'm Bill Gross, Athletic Director at Augustana College. And joining me right now is Augustana head football coach, Jerry Olszewski. Coach OJ, last Saturday night the Vikings took the long road trip up to Minot, North Dakota. It was kind of a wild ball game, went to triple overtime with the Vikings coming up a little bit short. Talk about the game.
Well, first of all, shouldn't have gone to triple overtime. We didn't play well enough. I thought our defense answered the bell. We had 5 takeaways in the game, one being a Hail Mary right before half. But I thought our defense certainly gave us every opportunity to win the football game, put us in plus field several times. Offensively, we didn't meet our mark. We just didn't take care of things up front, and I was too belligerent actually in play call a little bit, trying to do what we do, and at the end of the day, could have put our kids in a better position to win, and we need to perform better.
Okay, all right. Well, another learning experience. The Vikings now at 1-1, but let's break the game down a little bit more. Let's talk first a little more in detail about your offense.
Yeah, and I liked our game plan going in, Grow. I really did. I thought we had some good matchups. I thought we'd run the ball with great effectiveness. And looking back on it, we did out of certain sets, and other sets we didn't. And we got to make sure our kids trust our system and go through stuff that we do, from blocking mechanics to who we have, and then get our playmakers the ball in space as well. It's a great game to learn from, and we will get better because of it. There's no question in my mind. With that said, our receiving corps made some very nice receptions. Trey Hyde put some real nice balls on it, and we scored late when we needed to advance the game. Missed a couple field goals. The one that put Lucas in a long kick on it for a 50-yarder. He had the distance, but the wind changed on us and died down. And the other that we need to hit from the 27, that thing's probably not going to overtime. But with that said, I think that offensively we got a lot to grow from. We'll learn from tape today, and we'll advance this week against Bemidji.
Okay, well, let's go over to defense.
Defense played very solid. A couple breakdowns on a few plays. But with that, like I said, we had 5 takeaways, and 2 of them were in plus field, maybe 3. That gave us an opportunity on a short field to score. I thought that there was some individual play that was exceptional during that game as well, and that some of those young kids got a lot of reps and are getting better from that scenario against an offense that wasn't fantastic, but at the same time we did what we needed to do defensively to win this football game.
Okay, and then special teams.
Special teams was solid again. We had no glaring mistakes. Again, we wish we'd have hit a couple of those field goals, or at least one of them. But it was solid. It was a very solid special teams game, and I'm proud of that. I thought that we did everything we needed to do, met our goals. Had too many punts for the day, but we pit them inside the 20, I believe 3 times out of the 5, inside the 10 twice. So I thought we were pretty solid on special teams as well.
Okay, well, always a disappointment when you lose, and always back to refocusing and trying to get better. So this week, we're back home. We play in the annual Shrine game. We play Bemidji State, another team that's 1-1. How do you go about practice this week, getting ready for Bemidji, Coach?
No, first thing is, we got to take care of us. Our biggest opponent Saturday was Augustana College, and we got to make sure that we complement both sides of the ball. In doing that, Bemidji's a better football team. They're solid on both sides of the ball. They run more offense. They're more dynamic than we've seen in the last couple of weeks. Defensively, they're very good. They have a very good defensive front. Their linebackers are 2 of the better that I've seen, and their safeties, their corners can cover. So we're going to have to put our kids in a position for success and expect that they're going to perform at a high level at home. It's going to be a great challenge for us. This will be the best team we face this year, and I hope that our best Augie game comes out as well to get us to compete and play for 4 quarters and be there at the final horn.
Well, Coach, we're looking forward to it. The annual Shrine Game, 1 o'clock Saturday at Kirkaby Over Stadium, the Vikings in Bemidji State. Good luck, OJ.
Thank you.
Childhood cancer has a name and a face. Luxury Auto Mall of Sioux Falls and Children's Miracle Network at Sanford Children's Hospital ask you to join us in fighting this disease. Be bold, wear gold, because no kid fights alone.
Audi A4 drivers have spoken. And they rank the A4 highest in Total Quality Index in its class. Experience the new Audi A4 at your local dealer today.
I was nervous for picture day. My mom let me pick out my outfit. She said, pick wisely. I stood in line with my friends, and then it was my turn.
Next.
There were big lights and a backdrop, and the picture lady said, wow, nice smile. And then there was this poof. I really like my picture.
Have you noticed more and more fees showing up in your account with your bank? Take a look at your statement. You may be surprised. At Sioux Empire Federal Credit Union, the only surprise you'll find is how few fees there are. Imagine applying for your next loan or setting up your account with the peace of mind that as a member owner, you call the shots, including what fees to charge. So why let extra banking fees gobble up your money? Get your account and your loan from the place you own.
Sioux Empire Federal Credit Union, federally insured by NCUA.
Whether you're in pain on Friday or get hurt on Saturday, injuries can happen any day of the week. Now you can walk right in for expert care at Sanford Orthopedic Fast Track. We're the first to offer a walk-in clinic at 4 convenient locations, 7 days a week with evening hours. Call 605-328-2663. Expert care when you need it. Sanford Orthopedic Fast Track.
We're back, and joining me now is Augustana volleyball coach Ashley Buckley. Ashley, the season for volleyball is off and rolling. The Vikings have had 2 weekends of play. They went up to Alaska Anchorage and played in an event up there, got 4 matches in, came home, played in the NSIC Challenge here at the Elman Center, 4 more matches, 8 matches, 8 wins, Coach. You can't do any better than that. But let's start out with the trip to Alaska. First off, tell folks how it came about and how you ended up going up there.
Yeah, last spring we had an invitation from them, and you know, we try to do something really fun every year for a preseason tournament, and so we thought no better way to start our season than to go to Alaska. The trip was amazing and memorable in so many ways. It was a great way to start our season, being 4-0. But we also had an opportunity to sightsee and to tour around and to learn a lot about you know, the background of Anchorage. So it was a memorable trip, to say the least.
Yeah, and a little bit of volleyball too. 4 matches, and the Vikings won all 4 of them. Talk about who played well up there and what you thought about your team.
The best opponent that we played was Anchorage, hands down, and I enjoyed seeing our team perform and pressure opportunities and moments. We had the tournament MVP, which is Holly Halfmeyer, a senior. She played phenomenal, consistent every match, led us in kills, and right behind her was Courtney Yisker, who also made the all-tournament team. She was consistent out of serve receive. She is versatile offensively for us in swinging along the front court, and also Marissa Johnson had all-tournament team accolades as well. So I was excited for her. She's really grown a lot this preseason in the short period that we've been together, and is leading our offense and you know, doing a wonderful job distributing the ball. So we had a lot of great performances. I think it was a great collective effort.
All right, well, then it was home for the NSIC Challenge, a new event, which we hope to keep going here. Talk about how that kind of came about.
Yeah, last year Joel and I met and we talked about what a great opportunity it was being in the same town to invite some teams our direction. So, you know, we hosted matches at our own facilities. We played all of our games here at the Elman Center and, you know, played 4 opposing teams outside of the Northern Sun. It was a great event. We had good attendance, and it was nice to be at home to start the Northern Sun Conference season. So we went 4-0. Again, we had great performances from everybody, really, that stepped onto the court. Courtney Isker this time led us in kills. She had 5 per set and was the MVP of the tournament. Brittany Check also, I thought, this weekend was very consistent and offensively very smart about how she handled the ball. And Kayla Walrick, too, has been very consistent for us all preseason. So all in all, it's been a really enjoyable year.
Yeah, you're off to a great start, Coach. Your thoughts on your team at this point? Are you happy with where you are, and how are you feeling about heading into the conference?
Yeah, it's a whole different look this year for our team. I think that we're, you know, maybe a quieter team in a lot of ways. There's a good, calm composure about the players on the court. But we're feeling really good because offensively we're scoring so many points. I feel like we're in charge this year of earning our own points, whereas in years past we've really relied on maybe some unforced errors from our opponents in order to win matches. So we're feeling a little bit more in control than we had before. I think we have you know, smart offense happening right now where we're really low air at the net, which is also, you know, a key component to winning a lot of games. And serve receive between Courtney, Britt, and Kayla Walrick has been, you know, very stellar for us. So feeling good. Obviously, there's a lot of work still to do going into this conference, but nevertheless, you know, you can't ask for a better start than 8-0.
Yeah, great start. Well, the Vikings jump into conference play in a flurry here. We're home Thursday night against number 14 Southwest Minnesota State, traditionally one of the finest programs in the country. And then, Ashley, we're over at the University of Sioux Falls on Saturday afternoon at 4, and then we go down to Wayne State next Tuesday. So it's a quick stretch of tough matches for the Vikings.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it. You know, winning certainly helps grow your confidence early in a season, but we're ready for some really tough competition. Southwest is 5-3 right now, but they've played a significantly stronger preseason schedule than what we have. So they're kind of a different team this year too. They've graduated some key offensive players for them, but they're finding ways to win, and they're always consistent defensively. So we're looking forward to that matchup. USF, we played them once this preseason, so it's always a fun rivalry. And then Wayne State is also having a really fantastic preseason. They beat Concordia St. Paul already. So we'll see how we do here, playing some of the best teams in the country, but we're looking forward to the competition.
Well, fans get to the Elman Center Thursday night, Augie and Southwest, then over to USF. A couple of matches right here in town. They're going to be good ones. Coach, you're off to a fantastic start. Keep the team rolling.
Thank you.
Audi A4 drivers have spoken. And they rank the A4 highest in total quality index in its class. Experience the new Audi A4 at your local dealer today.
At Mid-Continent, we believe in going the extra mile for you. Making sure your questions are answered. Getting every job done right the first time. Why do Mid-Continent Communications employees go out of their way for customers? Because that's how you'd treat a friend or neighbor. And to us, that's exactly what you are. Mid-Continent Communications, the connection that counts.
Exceeding expectations. Getting better every day. It doesn't happen by chance. Preparation pays off. So the only question to ask yourself is, am I better today than I was yesterday? Exceed yesterday. Choose Sanford Orthopedics and Sports Medicine.
Childhood cancer has a name and a face. Luxury Auto Mall of Sioux Falls and Children's Miracle Network at Sanford Children's Hospital ask you to join us in fighting this disease. Be bold, wear gold, because no kid fights alone.
Joining me now is outstanding Augustana volleyball player Courtney Yisker. Courtney, great to have you on Augustana Sportscene. We've got a few things to visit about today, but to begin with, let's go back. High school, Windham, Minnesota, great high school career. You had to make a decision on where to go to college. Why did you choose Augustana?
Being from Windham, I was like a small town, and so I knew I wanted to go to a smaller school. And so I came to Augie, and I couldn't find anything bad about it, and I just felt like a good fit to me, and I love the community, and Sioux Falls is only an hour and a half away, so it just seemed like the right decision. So.
Well, and we're glad you have been here because you've had a wonderful career. You're off to a great start this year. Been playing volleyball a long time.
Mm-hmm.
What do you like about the sport of volleyball?
I just love going out on the court and like seeing the fans and having that good like close team, and like just getting a kill. Just a great feeling. It's just awesome. I just love the sport. So.
Yeah, it's a wonderful sport.
Yep.
The Vikings this year, as we film this, 8-0, 4 wins in Alaska, 4 wins at home. Can't do any better than that. Let's talk about that Alaska trip first. Let's talk volleyball first. What'd you think of the team up there?
Alaska was just all around great, successful for us. It was a big confidence booster. I mean, there was great teams up there. They gave us a really good competition. Anchorage gave us a good fight. But overall, we just worked hard and things went our way. So
yeah, it was a super start for the Augustana ladies. And talk also about the other part of the trip where you got to have a little enjoyment of beautiful Alaska.
We went and saw Exit Glacier, which was awesome. We didn't let the weather bother us one bit. We all wore raincoats and whatnot, and went on a few hikes. Got to go dog sledding. So it was just a great trip for us.
Yeah, and a good bonding experience for the ladies and the coaches. So super wins up there, and then it was back home for the NSIC Challenge and 4 more victories. What'd you think of last weekend's matches?
Great. We have a lot of things to be proud of. Like, we worked hard preseason, we put in a lot of hours, and so I think we're just smooth sailing. We're just trying to stay very steady right now, and so we're just trying to build off each win. So.
Yeah, and now we start the conference with a tough Southwest match on Thursday. That one's probably got to be a little special to you with Windham being not too far from Marshall.
Yep. We played Marshall in high school, and so we kind of have that relationship. But still, I get so excited to play Marshall. They have a really good team. It's just a lot of fun to play them. So I'm excited.
Well, it'll be fun. Fans get over here. The switching gears a little bit. Your major and maybe what you want to do.
Right now, I'm double major in special ed and L-Ed. So I haven't really thought about exactly what I want to do with that, but I do plan on teaching. I'm not sure where, so I haven't really gotten.
How about coaching?
Coaching? I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm a good coach or not. Yeah.
Well, you're a good player. I'm sure you'd be a good coach. Last question. You've been here now. This is your 3rd year, a junior at Augustana. Your thoughts on being a student and a volleyball player at Augustana?
My freshman year was a little overwhelming, trying to balance everything, like time-wise, like you have to get your lift in, juggle like academics and whatnot. But after a few months into it, you just get into this. You're so organized, and it's a great opportunity. I'd tell anyone who has a chance to play college sports to do it.
Okay, well, Courtney, the Vikings are off and rolling, and we're going to keep going. So good luck to you and the team.
Thank you.
Whether you're in pain on Friday or get hurt on Saturday, injuries can happen any day of the week. Now you can walk right in for expert care at Sanford Orthopedic Fast Track. We're the first to offer a walk-in clinic at 4 convenient locations, 7 days a week with evening hours. Call 605-328-2663. Expert care when you need it. Sanford Orthopedic Fast Track.
I was nervous for picture day. My mom let me pick up my outfit. She said, pick wisely. I stood in line with my friends, and then it was my turn.
Next.
There were big lights and a backdrop, and the picture lady said, "Wow, nice smile." And then there was this poof. I really like my picture.
Have you noticed more and more fees showing up in your account with your bank? Take a look at your statement. You may be surprised. At Sioux Empire Federal Credit Union, the only surprise you'll find is how few fees there are. Imagine applying for your next loan or setting up your account with the peace of mind that as a member owner, you call the shots, including what fees to charge. So why let extra banking fees gobble up your money? Get your account and your loan from the place you own.
Sioux Empire Federal Credit Union, federally insured by NCUA.
Childhood cancer has a name and a face. Luxury Auto Mall of Sioux Falls and Children's Miracle Network at Sanford Children's Hospital ask you to join us in fighting this disease. Be bold, wear gold, because no kid fights alone.
At Mid-Continent, we believe in going the extra mile for you. Making sure your questions are answered. Getting every job done right the first time. Why do Mid-Continent Communications employees go out of their way for customers? Because that's how you'd treat a friend or neighbor. And to us, that's exactly what you are. Mid-Continent Communications, the connection that counts.
Audi A4 drivers have spoken. And they rank the A4 highest in total quality index in its class. Experience the new Audi A4 at your local dealer today.
Let's take a look at the Augustana sports calendar for this week. Thursday, September 19th. Volleyball, first NSIC match of the season. The Vikings against a very good Southwest Minnesota State team at the Elman Center at 7 o'clock. Saturday, September 21st. Women's soccer, their first home game of the season against MSU Moorhead at Morstead Field at 11 a.m. Football taking on Bemidji State at 1 o'clock at Kirkaby Over Stadium in the annual Shrine Game. And volleyball battles the University of Sioux Falls at 4 o'clock at the Stewart Center. Sunday, September 22nd, women's soccer takes on Northern State at Morstead Field at 1. On Monday, September 23rd, men's and women's golf play in the SDSU Invitational, which will be held at Minnehaha Country Club here in Sioux Falls. And on Tuesday, September 24th, the ladies play a second day in that Invitational. And also, volleyball is on the road against a highly touted Wayne State volleyball squad. And remember this Augustana athletic information. You can hear Augustana football on KIKN FM 100.5 and worldwide at KIKN.com. And for complete information on Augustana athletics, go to our website, goaugie.com, where you can also get discount tickets for athletic events at goaugie.com/tickets. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again next week for another edition of Augustana Sportscene. So long, everybody.
You have been watching Augustana Sportscene, a weekly review of Viking athletics at South Dakota's largest private college. Learn more about Augustana College in Sioux Falls at augie.edu.